Today I'm hosting the Champions League, but instead of using normal teams, every player has been organized into a team based on their surname. That means Bellingham's with the B's, Ronaldo's with the R's, and Mbappe's with the M's. We have 21 different teams as XI and a few others weren't able to field a squad. We've also put every player in a team that begins with their name. So the B's are Bayern Munich, the R's are Real Madrid, and the M's are Manchester United. Except the letter Z, we couldn't find a team for them, so we gave them Man City. Now, because we only have 21 teams, a group stage isn't possible. So instead, I've put them into a league and the bottom 5 will be eliminated. But after simulating 20 games of the UCL qualifiers, the letter M were the champions, which makes them the favorites. But more importantly, let's find out who got eliminated. In last place, we have the letter D of Dundee, which means we won't be seeing the likes of De Jong, De Bruyne, and Dembele in the knockout stages. The letter G, the letter N, the letter F, and the letter E have all been eliminated from the knockout stages. And with the final 16 teams, let the Champions League knockouts begin. First match will be the letter M taking on the letter Z. Oh, Zapata's just burnt Militao. Zapata's in. But it would be the M's that took the lead through Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe's got through on goal and Mbappe scores! First goal of the game coming from M's and it's Kylian Mbappe. The Z's weren't giving up though and pulled one back. Dropped the shoulder into Zaha and it's 1-1. Oh! But in the 65th minute, the M's took the lead again. Modric! Oh my God, it's gone in. This is what happens when you have a player in goal. It's just not enough. And the M's would score again through Milinkovic-Savic. Mbappe's found Milinkovic-Savic. Can he score? He does. And things aren't looking good for the Z's right now. The Z's would pull one back, but it would be too little too late. Now, to make things more interesting, before we go into the next game, we have different minutes right here. And if one of the teams can score within one of these minutes, then they get to steal a player from the opposition team. It's looking like it's going to be the 45th to 70th minute. Next up is Liverpool, who have the likes of Lewandowski, Lamela, Lo Celso, and Lukaku, versus W's, who have Werner, Wirtz, and the Williams brothers. And it would be Lewandowski linking up with Leao to score first. Leao with the heel to heel, and he squeezes it in. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. Rafael Leao producing a moment of magic. But then Timo Werner would go through and equalize. Timo Werner scores! And the W's are back in the game. And a big mistake from Laporte meant Timo Werner had another chance. He's giving it away and Werner punishes them. 2-1 to West Ham. L's would then equalize, but at the start of the second half, the W's took it up another level. He's going for his hat-trick. What? It's 5. This is an absolute beatdown. The game looked to be over, but then up stepped Leao and Llorente. Is he going to score? He does. He's run all the way and scored. And just like that, this game might not be over just yet. And then Leao scored not once, but twice to equalize. Leao! Oh, it's 5-5. And wow, this is a game for the ages. And in the dying moments, Llorente made a big tackle and was through on goal. They're not picking him up. Llorente's going to seal the game. It's Llorente! You could not make this up. The L's are going through to the next round. As the letter L's comeback started in the 73rd minute, they won't get to steal any players. The next game was the A's versus the T's, and Marcus Thuram had 2 big chances to take the lead. Those 2 chances would prove costly as the A's would come through and score through Ali, and then a beautiful chip by Aspas. He chips the keeper and it's 2-0. Putting the game to bed and meaning the T's were eliminated. As Dele Alli did score in the 65th minute, they are able to steal a player. And the player that the A's are going to be signing is none other than Tonali. It's time for the next minute that is going to decide who is going through, and it's looking like it's going to be 0 to 30th minute. The next one is the biggest one yet, as we have the B's of Bayern Munich up against the H of Huddersfield. And a brace from Kai Havertz as well as a late goal from Thorgan Hazard almost sealed the deal. But Karim Benzema had other plans. Benzi makes it 3. As this game can't be decided in the 90th minute, we're going straight to penalties. Benzema steps up. Will he dispatch it? He does. Erling Haaland, not seen much of him, but he dispatches the penalty. After a few rounds of penalties and Huddersfield missing out on a chance to win the game, they got themselves another opportunity. And Huddersfield have another chance to win it with Hakimi. Hakimi steps up and he scores! Huddersfield are going through and Bayern Munich have to be heartbroken. And in the match of the K's versus the V's, they would suffer the same penalty shootout fate. Vieira's up next. Will he score for them? Vieira's missed as well. Kvaratskhelia to take Kilmarnock through. Will he score? He does. And just like that, the K's are through to the quarterfinals. We've had 2 back-to-back games go to penalty shootouts, so let's hope the C's versus the O's ends in 90 minutes. And Osman led the O's to a flying start. And he scores! But the C's would reply instantly. It's a beautiful pass into Ryan Cherky, and it's 1-1. But up popped Osman again. Osman into the back of the net! Osman might just be the most dangerous striker in the Champions League right now. And another goal from the O's looked like they were going to cause an upset. But the C's will pull it back level through goals from Ryan Cherky and Angel Correa. And this beautiful flowing move gave the C's the lead. Cherky, Correa, and they've taken the lead. But that wouldn't stop as Osman turned up again. It's a hat-trick for Victor Osman, and they're back in the game. But that didn't affect the C's as they scored 2 goals in the 80th minute to seal the game. And the 6-4, and that might just be game. With Chelsea going through, they get to take a player. And what's better than 1 hat-trick hero? 2. So they're signing Osman. We have 2 times left, so will they score within those times? And this time it's the 31st to the 45th minute. In the game of the S and the P's would cause a massive upset through goals from Paulinho, Partey and Pulisic. And that would see the S's eliminated and out of the tournament. And as they scored in the allotted time, they took S's only goal scorer, Salah. And for the last knockout game, we have the R's of Real Madrid versus the J's of Juventus. And with there being only 1 time left, if they can score within this time, they get to steal the player. And the J's would get off to a flying start. Osalu, it's 1-0! But you can't count out Rashford and the R's for too long. And he's powered it in! And shortly after, the R's took the lead. Plays it back to Rashford, 1 more to Ronaldo, and there he is! There wasn't gonna be a game where Ronaldo wouldn't score. It's 2-1 to the R's. But they just weren't able to hold on. They're really taking their time. Jones into Jorginho. This is beautiful football! We had ourselves another penalty shootout. First penalty taker steps up, was never missing. It's up to Jorginho now. Will he hop, skip and jump his way? He will, and that's a great penalty. It's getting very, very scary right now. Ruiz has missed. We have our first miss, and the J's could be going through. Reece James scores and the J's are through. No one would have saw this coming. And with the J's through to the next round, they needed some firepower, so took Ronaldo. And for this round, we have different types of goals. And if a team scores this type of goal, then they will be able to take a player from the other team. It's going to be long shot this time. The first round of the quarterfinals is the letter M's, who are the league champions, against the letter P's, who pulled off that massive upset. But it would only take M's 16 minutes to get started. He spun his man. Martinez is in. Martinez scores. And this Man United team just looked too strong. One thing you can't do is give Mane too much space. He's got time. Mane makes it 2. And if that wasn't hard enough, they had to deal with Mbappe's pace. Mbappe showing why he's just levels above with the pace. What's he gonna do? Runs past the keeper and he makes it 3. Kylian Mbappe sending Man United to the semi-finals. It's just tough for the P's at this point. Messi now into Mane, and Mane gets on the score sheet. The qualifying champions stay in the competition, and the P's will be sent home. The next quarterfinal sees the L's take on the K's, and Leao is in fine form. Lewandowski's in. Can he score? First goal. He can. And the L's take the lead. But the K's weren't giving up and pulled one back. Cruz finds Kovacic. Kovacic makes it 1-1. This is an exciting game. There's so much to play for. And then an unlikely source stepped up next. Oh my God, Kante's through. Kante off the both posts and he scores! N'Golo Kante giving the K's the lead. And you know it's not a game unless this man scores. Into Harry Kane, into the back of the net. The K's have come out flying this game. And that would be enough as the K's would eliminate the L's and Lewandowski was going home. Let's hope the A's versus the C's is just exciting as the last two. A new signing, Osman, made an instant impact for his new club. Osman finds Correa and the 2 hat-trick heroes link up. It's 1-0 to the letter C. The 2 hat-trick heroes are linking up very nicely. The link up between these two is insane. Correa's in again. C's 2-0 to the good, and the introduction of Osman might have changed everything for them. And it's not looking very good for the A's right now. Kawanoglu is there, and it's 3-0 to the letter C. A new signing, Osman, would seal the deal with another knockout goal. Chelsea might have stole the best player yet. I think this just sums up the A's day. And with that win, Chelsea will be going through to the semi-finals. And it's time for our final matchup. The H's with Haaland versus the J's with new signing Ronaldo. But Kai Havertz was a man on a mission. Havertz has pushed it past Joaquin. He can get on the score sheet again. It's Kai Havertz scoring yet again, and he is flying right now. And shortly after, Horta would make it too. The letter H is cruising to the semi-final right now. What's happening to the J's? They're falling apart. He's gonna shoot again, and he's always going to score against Nicholas Jackson. They would score a consolation goal from Ronaldo, but Horta would put the nail in the coffin and see that the J's were eliminated. As there were no players stolen in that round, we're going to be mixing it up ahead of the semi-final. The person to score the last goal for the winning team will get one of these 3 stats maxed out. Pace! Ooh, I wouldn't mind maxed out pace. And in our first semi-final matchup, it's the letter K's against the letter C's. And the K's came out with a solid game plan. He's ripped the whole team. He's put K's 1-0 up! What an individual effort, and the letter K's are 1-0 up. Osimhen once again proving his worth to the C's. He's got time and space, and Osimhen delivers. And a big mistake from Konsa gave the C's the chance to take the lead. Penalty! That is reckless from Ezri Konsa. Correa stepping up to join Osimhen, and he delivers. It's going to be very hard to stop this C team. But Kolo Muani and the letter K's weren't giving up. He's trying to pull it back. Kolo Muani is 2-2. Letter K is not giving up, and Kolo Muani is spearheading their team. And in the 65th minute, the letter K struck again. Kvaratskhelia in its 3. Oh my goodness. The letter K takes the lead once again. And the letter K is going to be our first set of finalists. 2 goals from Kvaratskhelia is enough to take them through. And for this game, what are we going to be getting? It's looking like it's going to be maxed out dribbling. And this would be the tightest game yet, as they kept cancelling each other out once they got themselves near the box. But it would take a moment of magic to break the deadlock. Messi's going to go all the way down the line. He still got it. Messi squeezes it in! Oh! Has done nothing the entire tournament, but you can never count out a Lionel Messi. And from then on, the M's were just cruising. Mane, it's 2-0, and the M's have come alive now. It's just too dangerous. And there we have it. The letter M is into the finals. And as Mane scored the deciding goal, he'll be getting maxed out dribbling. We have finally made it the final of the Champions League of letters. Will the M's win it all like they did the qualifying stages? Or will the K's step up and deliver when it matters most? Oh, we still got it. They're magic, man. Can he find Messi? He does. Messi's in. Will Messi break the deadlock? Lionel Messi cuts it back to Musiala, and Musiala gets the first goal in the finals. Oh, Mendy's giving it away. You can't be doing that there. He's found Kvaratskhelia. Oh, my man, what a great save. Mane get another goal this tournament. Bodies his man off. Cuts it back to Kylian Mbappe, who plays Messi, and Messi hits the post. It was a very tight game, but then up stepped M's talisman. Messi finds Mbappe, and Mbappe scores! 2-0 to the M's. And the Messi and Mbappe link up is just so dangerous. Letter K really does have its work cut out for them. The K's tried, but were just unable to break down the M's. And here they come. The letter M, Mbappe's through, and this could be game, set, and match. This is the last person you want through on goal. Back to Mane, and Mane puts the game to bed. What a performance from the qualifying champions, and it's looking very difficult for the letter K's. They would get a consolation though. Harry Kane, I might have spoke too soon. Harry Kane on the score sheet. Kobo with pretty much what is the last kick of the game, and there we have it. The game is done. And there we have it. The letter M is the winner of the Champions League. And if you love that video, then you're going to love this one here, whatever it is. So click here to watch it.